And welcome back to A Furry and His Tools, just beating it.
I'm sorry?
Do you have a better description for this game?
I really don't. Okay, so, full disclosure, I might not be fully coherent for the next few episodes.
Dude, you have got to rest more. The porn will be there waiting for you. You can't take it all in at once.
Surprisingly, it was not the porn this particular time, but did I get a trespasser?
We got the trespasser.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I think.
Yeah, we got it.
Wait, no, I thought I had to search the sewers. I searched sewers for the gadget, wasn't it? Search for a trespasser.
Okay, yeah, it's locked, so it is.
In the Rilgar sewers.
Okay, so yeah, we didn't get that far.
I didn't, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, why you tired, fool?
Yeah, so, last night, as of this recording, last night, I did a Splatoon stream, and I think I ended at around 11:30, which is more or less the norm for me. So that part wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But I was still a little bit, at the time I was still, alert and awake and everything, so I thought, you know what? I think I'll play a little bit of Fallout 4. And that's the problem. You've seen me playing Fallout. It never is just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I started about 11, 12-ish, and finally I look at my watch and I realize, oh wait, it's about 10 a.m.
I've done that.
I realize it's 10 a.m. and I have not edited the episode for that day. And I'm thinking, shit, what do I do at this point?
Do you know how often I've done that because of Star Trek Online? It was one of the reasons I deleted it off my PS4. I was like, I have a problem, I need to walk away. On a related note, I now have a new captain in Star Trek Online.
Oh, dear God. I've not played that since you made me play it a long time ago.
You should pick it up again. They've actually refined a lot of the stuff that was kind of annoying about it when you first started playing it. Like the interface is a little bit better. The frame rate's a lot better. Space combat's a little smoother. It's a lot easier to use skills. You don't have to go to a menu to reassign a skill to your buttons. You can now hold that button down and a wheel comes up with all the skills you could potentially assign to it.
Okay.
And you can actually, from that wheel, assign skills to the single button press just by clicking the stick in. It's great.
See, I never actually, now that I think about it, I didn't do any actual combat in that game aside from the ship combat.
Oh, the ship combat's the best combat. But the ground combat's a little tighter now. Fights are over a lot faster than they used to be. It's not just, standing in a circle hoping your numbers are bigger than their numbers till they fall over. Your numbers are often going to be bigger now, and they've got these new boxes called infinity boxes you can win.
Okay.
And when you open those up, they actually give you your choice of stuff now. You're not like, am I going to get, this kind of weapon, this kind of weapon. Instead, you get...
Complete garbage?
Yeah, you look through and you go, okay, I want a weapon of this type. And then based on your level, it'll give you one that's just better than what you currently have. You generally, whenever you open boxes now, are getting improved loot. Or something you can sell. And you can even choose to get something that's not what you want, and or what you're currently using, and you might get a slightly better version of it, so you can, sell it in the in-game marketplace for some credits or something.
Okay.
Also, you level up super fast now, and the slave trade opens up, at level 5 instead of 6.
The slave trade?
Oh, sorry, duty officers, where you, send people off to do tasks while you're not playing the game, and, they do things and check back in.
Jesus Christ, I was like, I'm sorry, what are you talking about right now? Is this still Star Trek?
Yes, I mean, you can buy boxes of people and make them do work for you. I mean, it's the slave trade, and you can sell them.
Well, I'm not too surprised if you're... talking about units of people in terms of boxes of people.
Yeah, and straight up, some of them are Orions, and they are slavers. So the green women.
I don't actually.
The Orions are the green women that Kirk has been known to canoodle with.
Canoodle?
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no. Star Trek Online has improved. It's it's not night and day or anything. You're not gonna go in and suddenly be playing Mass Effect 2 or anything. But the Mass Effect influence is there. You can now have conversational trees with people. It's not just, here's a cutscene, what do you do? In fact, it used to be they didn't even have cutscenes. The original game was just war and really bad space combat.
I remember Talking Heads. That's about it.
Yeah. Back in the day, when it first launched, you couldn't even move up and down in flight. It was just two ships circling each other. There was no height to the combat. And it was really annoying. But man, this game's pretty.
Or just...
I mean, it's something I've always noticed with it, but yeah.
Oh, shoot, I do have money. Yeah, let's go with that.
And as for your story about playing all that Fallout, I now know why you gave me that very specific face when I asked you if you wanted that strategy guide. You had this look on your face like,
Oh, like,
Fallout.
yeah, that was, off camera. You were asking me, hey,
Yeah.
I got this strategy guide for Fallout 4. Did you want it? And I gave you that begrudging, I guess.
He was like, yeah.
I suppose. All right, I don't know if I want to go with that or the Pyra.
Pixelator.
Okay. Well, hold on. I kind of wanna with this. Oh shoot! I only got one of those.
Yeah.
One of the rock. Okay. Never mind. I'll hold on to that. I can't. No, I don't. Not right now. Thank you. I'm just getting that just to fill a slot.
Is that disco
All right.
grenade?
Yeah. It's a grenade.
Well, it looked like it was. But,
Okay.
like,
Well, I
it's
wasn't. I mean, I guess he does kind of hold it on the wrist like the actual grenade.
Yeah.
So I guess that would make sense. But the
For you Fortnite youngsters, that's like a boogie bomb.
Oh, god damn it. The beginning of the episode, I had a little bit of a panic attack. Actually, it was before the episode because I mentioned that I was a little bit low on sleep, and we were in that one planet with the like the tar pits or whatnot, for lack of a better term. And I forgot that I don't always pay attention because this was something that carried over from the last recording session. I didn't realize that I forgot that I don't always pay attention to how often the game saves.
Yeah.
Does its autosave. So I went to like a previous planet just to kind of force a save.
Yeah.
So when we started the recording session tonight and we're back at an early planet, I'm thinking, oh crap, did I go this far without not saving for like a full night of recording? I like actually scared the hell out of myself for a bit. I was quite worried.
I think it's great that the new Resident Evil game actually still has the old save points.
The ink ribbon thing?
You only have to have the ink ribbons if you're playing in the hardest difficulty. Like, you don't need ink ribbons to save in any other difficulty.
Oh, okay.
But the fact that if you want to, you can engage with that old feature.
See, that was actually one of the biggest things that kept me from trying to play the game again. Because I was already, like, I tried to play it once. I don't know if I just misinterpreted the button layout or something, but I remember looking at the options or the button layout, and it said, oh, if you press this, you pull out your weapon, you press this other button, and you shoot your weapon. I'm thinking, oh, okay, all right, sounds fair enough. And then I would press, damn it, I would press, the first button, pull out my weapon, press second button, my character puts their weapon back.
Good job.
And this kept repeating. I'm like, press button A to pull out weapon. Okay. Press button B to fire. And they put their weapon away. And this repeated, and I was like, I'm spending 15 minutes on this, and I have not done anything except put my weapon away and die. So after that, I was just like, screw it. I don't know what I'm missing, but I gotta not play this game anymore.
Yeah.
And then I found out the old games had limited saves, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't do that.
I'd love to go back and play Resident Evil 1 or 2 again.
Like, if you see me play a Bethesda game, I'm the kind of person, I'll take one step of progress. Save. Pick up a weapon. Save.
Yeah.
Drop a weapon. Save. Like, I go nuts with saving. It is socially unacceptable how often I will save.
I know where all the ink ribbons are in the original Resident Evil, so I can get through that one. Plus, I know where most of the jump scares in the early third of the game are. So, like, I can get through the first third of that game without much problem. Like, there's one scene with a dog that sometimes gets a hold of me.
The window scene?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know much about the games, but there's, like, little bits and pieces that I remember just from seeing parts on YouTube. And I definitely remember, walking down a long alleyway and then just the dogs busting through.
Yeah.
So that I distinctly remember.
Usually by the time I get to that part, I actually have the grenade launcher. Where he's like, you don't have a weapon. Take this with you. And he just gives you a freaking grenade gun.
Oh, that's fine.
And that's how I deal with that first dog. Is I'm like, oh, okay. Boom. I just grenade
Jesus.
the dog in the face. But, and the snake boss called the Yawn.
The Yawn?
Yeah, because of how wide it can dislocate its mouth.
Oh my god.
Like, that boss is a legitimately difficult boss fight because of all the different random camera angles that are in that room and how easily it can come up unexpected on you. The GameCube remake, which is really so good that it has kind of replaced the canon version of events in my head, you know? Like, a good remake will replace the original in terms of how the story really goes, and that's one of them. And that one actually messes with you, because anyone who's played the original knows exactly where that dog is going to do its first jump scare bash through a window.
It doesn't do it?
It not only doesn't do it, the window shakes.
Oh my goodness.
Like, the wind makes the window shake there, and the game totally fools you out on it.
But does not actually do the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And the new one, where you first encounter the liquor, is in a different spot. So, like, you're expecting it, and you hear it dripping, and it's just water dripping from the ceiling instead of blood.
Oh my
where the
God.
liquor would normally be. So, like, the game is...
It
like,
knows exactly what you're expecting. It
Yeah.
remembers it's a remake, and it's like, haha, watch this.
Yet at the same time, the game feels eminently familiar. The new one, like
Yeah.
if you were familiar with the original, you'll know where a lot of stuff is and what a lot of the things you need to do are. But they've added like a few steps in between, but they all feel really good. Like nothing feels contrived, or everything feels like just quality of life upgrade to the
Okay.
original game. And I've been nothing but pleased with it, and can't wait to actually plow through it when I have time.
It's a funny thing. The only thing I know about the GameCube version is just that the on the case, you see Resident Evil and you expect it to be like all horrible and everything.
Yeah.
But if you look at the case, it's Jill looking mildly annoyed at a zombie.
Yep.
Like it's reaching out to grab her and she's like, "Hey, stop that, you rascal, you little ninny, you."
There's a moment in the original game where you can get like a different sequence of events where you encounter the first zombie. Instead of going in a hallway going across a corner and then seeing like a zombie chewing on a corpse, and you get like the close-up CG shot of its face.
Yeah.
If instead you attempt to go back out into the main lobby to talk to Wesker a couple of times, Barry will be like, "Getting cold feet already? That's not like you." And he calls you over to him, and when you walk over, when you get in front of this clock that's a puzzle later, the zombie is already in the room and walking towards you, and Barry somehow completely missed seeing it.
Okay.
And he's like
Excuse
going...
me, what is that doing there? Oh, he's just chilling. I talked to him. He's fine.
And the guy's just like walking towards him, and she's like, "Barry?" And he's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "It's a monster." And he's like, "Hey, you, stop. Look
What?
out, Jill. He's insane." And then just blows his head off.
What?
Yeah.
Watch out for that minor inconvenience. Here, let me separate his head from the rest of his body.
Then if you go to the body of the guy that he was eating, most of the body's gone now. It's just like torso McNo-limbs. But you can search the body for an extra ammo clip. There's like extra ammo there. But yeah, it's like just a whole sequence that most people never even see because they just get on with it instead of like
Also-
me and try to puss out.
Also, someone
Yeah.
very helpful taught us this. Boom!
Yes.
Don't have to spend ammo for the... Wait. Oh, right. It's proton.
Yeah. We love tips like that. Don't tell us like story stuff or like where to find secrets, but like if we're missing a simple gameplay mechanic, by all means let us know.
Why can't I get in here?
Maybe you have to get in from the other side at some point?
What other side?
That tunnel that hooks
Do you
from-
think I was supposed to go in from like this way?
Yeah, I think so.
Son
Looks
of
like you
a-
swing in and then maybe that's where you exit.
Okay. It's fine. No, it's great. I'll just go all the way back then. God damn it.
I keep talking about how I want to go back and play Resident Evil now, but I know
Uh-huh.
full well what's going to be owning me the next couple of weeks.
What?
Because I just bought Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never really had much stock in Kingdom Hearts, and then after hearing, like, how much nonsense is in the, you have to play just to get the storyline.
Yeah, none of the stories are side stories, despite what Square will tell you.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, these are just, what is it called? They're just spin-offs. It's fine. You don't have to play them, but you absolutely have to play them.
Yeah, because this prequel introduces their villain and why there are so many of him. This one introduces these guys. Oh, this concept that makes no sense? This entire game explains what that is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you want to know what happened in the 13 years between 2 and 3 because that's how long it's been? Oh,
No,
yeah,
I don't.
There's been 11 games released. That's what happened. There is only
Jesus
one
Christ.
Kingdom Hearts game that existed that, and I say existed, that is unimportant to all of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Back before smartphones were smartphones.
Hold
Go ahead.
on. So when you say existed, like it doesn't exist
No,
anymore?
you cannot get this anymore. Like, it doesn't exist. You can't emulate it on anything. It's gone. And it's kind of a tragedy because so many people miss a chance to
snap.
play it. Hey, guys.
Good night.
Just flopping about. Splash attack's not very effective.
Ah, jeez.
But, back before smartphones were smartphones, Verizon had its VCast service,
Uh-huh.
where you could stream higher quality games to the phones.
Okay.
And one of those games was a Kingdom Hearts title. And it takes place during the events of Kingdom Hearts 1, just before you go into Monstro's stomach. There's a scene
I
where
don't know what a monstro is.
Monstro is the whale from Pinocchio.
Oh.
So just before you go inside the whale, this entire game takes place. And what happens is your characters are all put to sleep by the bad guys, and you're going into a dream world and completing tasks, fighting Captain Hook in Neverland.
Okay.
And it's a cool little game that's played entirely on a flip phone, but it looks amazing for its time,
All right.
and it no longer exists, and it doesn't matter. Every other Kingdom Hearts title, no matter how ridiculous the name, like keyback cover, 0.2 a fragmentary passage, 2.8
What's-
final chapter prologue.
What's that stupid one? Like 365 divided by 2 or something like that?
Kingdom Hearts 385 over 2 days.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Or it should read more like 385 days before 2.
Is that how you're supposed to?
Well, that's the point, because the game takes place a year and a little bit before the beginning of 2, and it kind of overlaps with some of the events of just before the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1, and it runs in parallel with the Game Boy Advance one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not fully certain what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Maybe climb the ladder.
Climb the ladder. This is where I came from.
Oh. Well, don't climb the ladder. That's just stupid.
Well, I'm climbing the ladder because that's what you told me to do. But I just pulled the water out of here.
Oh god, it's the water temple.
Huh?
We're doing the water temple.
Is it the water temple?
From Ocarina of Time, the
Right.
temple everybody hates.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when we played Hyrule Warriors, I said that I have never played any of
Oh,
those
yeah.
Zelda games. So it's like, yeah, I don't know what's so bad about the water temple, and you just said, yeah, people just hate it, and that was like
Lots
all.
of water toggling up and down, and the rooms don't make sense. On the 3DS version, they color coded the rooms to make it easier to figure out where you're supposed to do what, when, and where.
But on N64, it was just complete garbage.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything. All right, I might need to take a moment to figure out what the heck we're supposed to do between episodes. But I think until then, just... Do you have anything? Okay, bye.